Hello, Gemini. How are you guys doing? Hopefully good. Are you surviving with all the energetic craziness that's been going on lately? So we have the new moon in Aries on April 15th. That day, Mercury also goes direct, thank goodness. So any communication challenges and things like that are finally going to be lifting. We do have about a 2-week post-shadow phase, so we're not completely done with Mercury just yet, but I think the heaviest is done. And then April 17th, we have Saturn going retrograde, which Saturn is the planet of karma. So there may be some more cleansing and clearing that we need to look at within. And then on the 22nd, we have Pluto going retrograde, which is the planet of transformation and kind of, out with the old and in with the new. So, and then we're also building to the full moon in Scorpio on April 29th. So it's going to be a busy couple weeks, but again, it's all positive. I feel like the theme of this year has really been just helping people get to their truer, more authentic self and letting go of things and ways of being that just aren't needed anymore. So thank you so much for all the likes and subscribes and comments and all the personal sessions that were booked. I just have been having so much fun with you guys. If you do want a personal session or a personal reading, the link is below that will take you to my website and the different options that I have available. So I have some email reading options and then as well as 1, 2, and 3 topic readings, kind of all at different price points, something for everyone. You can also find me on Instantgo, which is so cool. You can, send a question through text and get a quick, fast answer. It's really easy and a lot quicker than some of the other readings. So there's the link for that is below. There's also the link to my website for intuitive energy therapy. So I'm a master energy therapist. I actually specialize in distance therapy treatments. So that means you can be living wherever you are living and we can still do the work together. So the link for that is below, as well as a donations link. So I'm really grateful for the donations that have already come in. So thank you for that. That is it for Shop Talk. Let's get into your reading, Gemini. This is going to be for April 16th through April 30th. Okay, for Gemini. I know last month you guys were kind of working through to just get to happiness and you're clearing a lot. I do remember that. So I'm curious to see for this month or these couple weeks. Okay, so Gemini, April 16th through 30th. Okay, interesting. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Swords all coming out first. So, lots of people going on, but I feel like this is maybe because you guys were working through so much last month or the last reading within yourself that this is like pulling out different aspects of yourself. So for the Knight of Pentacles, I think you've gotten clear on what you want to build long term, maybe with business or with where you want to live, something solid and long term. And then with the Knight of Wands, you're clear of a passion, your passions and your desires and what direction you want to move in that way. Okay, and then we've got the Page of Swords, which is like your thoughts. Very balanced here. You've got coin, wand, and sword. So kind of balanced with body, mind, and spirit, which is good because after what you guys kind of were clearing, for this to show up right after the new moon in Aries, I think you've gotten really clear on all the different aspects of yourself. Okay, so the Page of Swords is also like clarity and an idea or like thoughts coming in of what you want to do and what you want to move forward with. So let's see what else does Gemini need to know for April 16th through 30th? Okay. So since you've gotten clear on these different aspects of yourself, that leads you to the 6 of Coins. So you're going to be in a place where you're able to give. You're either giving your emotions, giving your love, giving financial support and help. You're in a really balanced place. So I kind of like this. If that is not resonating with you, you could have different people coming into your life. You may be very surrounded by friends right now, and your social life is very, very busy. Which you guys, you're very, very social and you love to have fun. So that could be it too, where you have a circle of friends that is feeding kind of all the different aspects of your personality, which leaves you in a place to really be generous and loving with those in your life. Okay. You could have a Libra around you. I see the scales here. Okay. And then we have the 8 of Cups. So yes, you are having fun and you're surrounded by friends, but what's missing for you? I feel like you think that love is missing. You're missing like an emotional connection with somebody. So you feel like you're just not getting what you need. Is that true? Because you've got coins, wands, and swords here, but you don't have any cups. So I think you're feeling a little unemotionally fulfilled right now. And the next card we have is the Devil card. I don't know why, this just made me feel like maybe you're in a place where you are just going out and partying a little too much or overindulging a little too much, and it's leaving you feeling like not fulfilled. Like you're feeling kind of empty, even though you have a lot of people around you, you feel a little bit lonely. I don't know, is that resonating with you? The Devil card also could be a Capricorn coming in. But the Devil, for me, typically represents, you know, an unhealthy pattern or behavior. It can represent addiction, obsessing over something, you know, or maybe in your overindulgence with being social. And I don't know why, like, drinking too much is coming through to me. So I don't know if that resonates with you. A little too much partying. But with that, you may be overindulging in relationships that are more full of lust than actual love, which can be really fun in the heat of the moment, but I think that's leaving you not fulfilled. So you may be ready to kind of walk away from all of this that you have going on and get more serious, which would be a good thing, you know. But I think you needed to get this out of your system, this being really social and kind of just letting go and doing what you need to do. But what else does Gemini need to know? April 16th through 30th. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're kind of having a rough time right now. I know that's not what you want to hear, but that's what's coming through to me, so I have to share it. After the Devil card and, you know, the overindulgence or whatever patterns that are not supporting you, not only are you feeling like unemotionally fulfilled, but you're feeling a little bit isolated as well. And I feel like you're just going to want to have this all kind of stop. Okay, so the 5 of Coins is a little bit disconnected and a little bit isolated, which again here, it's like you're walking away, almost like you purposely are isolating yourself. You purposely are isolating yourself so that you can let go of, maybe you're hanging with the wrong people. Maybe you're hanging with the wrong crowd, okay? Because the next card we have is the Hermit, which is actually, I really like that this card showed up where it did, because this is you completely going within, okay, it's like spiritual. It's a very spiritual card. So being with yourself, kind of disconnected, like I said, isolated. You're kind of gonna just take yourself out of this crazy busyness, overindulgence, or whatever you've been a part of that really isn't serving you. You're gonna take a time out and really get clear of that. And I think in this time out, you're gonna let it all go, okay? You're going to let it all go. Whatever this karmic pattern is, which we do have Saturn retrograde, which is the planet of karma. So I feel like you're doing some clearing, because this is the last card right before the full moon in Scorpio. And as gruesome as this card is, it's actually, to me, a positive card because it's like it's an ending of a cycle, like it's done. And it's over quick. So once you kind of like snap out of this and you go within and get clear, you'll be like, okay, finished, I'm done. But I feel like I can't leave you with that card. I want to know what is all this happening for? Like, what is it preparing you for? You're preparing for something. What are you preparing for, Gemini? Okay. You are preparing to stop fighting. I feel like, again, this is you like giving up the battle. This is you giving up what's inside of your head. I think with all of this going on, this is kind of how you're feeling. You're feeling defensive and you're not even sure what you're fighting for anymore. But what is it? What are you fighting for? What are you fighting for, Gemini? What do you want? What does Gemini want? Okay. Okay. So those 3 cards wanted to pull out. I usually don't pull this many cards. So what do you want? You really want rest and rejuvenation. You want to be clear of your desires and what you want to move forward. I think you don't want to fight anymore, okay? And then we've got the Queen of Swords. So you could be preparing for someone to come in, another air sign, so Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or this could be you know, getting to your place of being solid after you kind of let this go, because there's a lot going on here. So it's probably the busiest reading that I've had. So I don't know, you guys have to let me know in the comments if you are feeling a little overwhelmed and like a little ungrounded right now. Because the Star card is really asking you to go within. And then we also have the Judgment card, okay, which is a beautiful card to end with. The Judgment card is really asking you to go within and forgive yourself for anything that you need to. Which if you're hanging with some people that aren't so good for you, or if you do have a habit that is not so good for you, maybe you've been in a toxic relationship, it's asking you to forgive yourself for that so you can really move forward. Because you're ready to break the pattern. You're ready to break free so you can move forward either into a relationship or into a partnership with another air sign. You also, again, it could be Capricorn showing up. I also see fire sign. So, but again, I don't think it's like a specific person for you. I'm feeling multiple people in this reading. So I really just think you're surrounded by people that maybe are not so good for you. I don't know why, I've said that several times. So, okay. I'm going to pull one more card. Any last clarifying details for Gemini? New love. Okay. That's the emotional connection that you're missing, is you're really wanting a new love. But what I want you to know is you have to go through and clear this before you can get to this. Okay? So you have to remember the Star card and the Judgment cards came out last, which means I think you're going to be done with this battle and done with what you've been dealing with so that you really can move forward and be ready for a new love, which is awesome. And I don't want you to be hard on yourself. Everybody, I have seen every single sign go through patterns like this. So it's just your time, and it's again, a really powerful time to be going through it. So trust the process, stay with it. You are moving towards a new love, okay? But you've got to clear out all of this within yourself before you can have a solid, healthy new love, okay? So you'll have to let me know how that resonates with you. If it doesn't, that's okay. You can watch your moon sign or your rising sign. And if you want to book a personal reading, the link is below. So until next time, I'll see you guys in May, Gemini. Bye.